Welcome, folks. Welcome to another NFT live stream. Welcome, fam. Thank you for joining. And today, right now, if you're hanging out and you've got nothing much else exciting going on, hang out with me. We're just going to go ahead and take a look at some NFT markets. You know, basically going to look and see how everything's doing. I noticed this morning that all of the crypto markets are up. Everything looks really great. And if you're in the crypto market, if you're in the stock market, you're making money. Everything looks really, really great right now. And so in turn, we're going to take a look at some of the NFT projects that I've been dabbling in. You know, this is kind of like my morning check routine. We're going to check on everything and see how everything's doing. Kind of show you what projects I'm in. Let's dabble a little bit in that. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. So where should we start? How about start by not kicking myself out of my own show, right? Okay. So I'll tell you where we should start. If you haven't seen the video I did yesterday on KB24, the Kobe Bryant project, you definitely want to do that one. No doubt you want to do the Kobe Bryant project. Give me a second here. I'm looking to see what screen I want to be in. So let's just go through a couple real quick here. Yeah, let's do that. So if you haven't, if you don't know about the Kobe project, check my live stream video from yesterday. You definitely want to see it. You don't want to miss out. There's going to be a big return in that one. I mean, that one's going to be a big money-making return. So much so, look, I've never seen an NFT project being speculated upon by bookies. It's crazy. It's being speculated on by bookies. Never imagined such a thing. So you want to be in this project. Don't miss out on the Kobe Bryant 24 project coming to a theater near you. I am one of the early adopters, so I'll be getting a guaranteed seat for 2 of these. I'll have to buy them still, of course, but I'm going to have a guaranteed reservation spot for 2 of these. And I'm very fortunate because I got in the program early, and I have been pushing it. So there's a way for them to keep track of your progress and stuff like that. So I'm up there. And yeah. Okay, next project. Besides it being cool, the Discord gives you lots of access to NBA players, and it's just a good time. What's the next project? Let's go to I'm going to do some pack openings too, by the way. Let's go to OpenSea. Yeah, let's go to OpenSea. Let me find OpenSea window. I got so many windows open, I can't figure out where I'm at here. Hold on. OpenSea. Oh, it wants me to sign in. Shoot. Hold on. Okay, so I got to sign in. Give me a moment. What projects, if anybody's in the chat, are there any projects I'm missing out on that I need to know about? I feel like I'm missing one right now. The MetaMask is going to be on the weekend, I think, right? Hold on a second here. Unlock my password. Okay, let's stop the screen, share the proper screen here. Still looking for marketplace. Which one is it? Your profile. Here we go. Found it. All right. So I don't have that much. I don't have that many NFTs other than my sports collectibles. You know, like you guys know, I have all my sports collectibles, my NBA, my NFL, not NFL, soon to be NFL, UFC, basketball, whatever. But I don't have much of these. What do you call these? Stupid NFTs? I don't have much of the stupid quote unquote NFTs, I guess. I don't know what you want to call them, man. I mean, when in the world would you ever thought you're going to buy an ape, a kid's design digital ape? I mean, really, you know? So I don't know what else to call these things other than stupid stores of value, weird stores of value. They're certainly weird. Really is. My LaMeloBall ones are not weird because these are sports centered, right? I mean, right? This is sports centered right here. This is actually really cool. And this buys you a lot. As you see this right now, it's undeveloped, unprogressed. But as this NFT develops over time, this NFT is going to have digital stats that are going to appear up here that are going to be current. So many things are going to get added to this. This is going to be a constant dynamic NFT. This is called a dynamic NFT, which may be the only one on the market. I don't know of any other NFTs that are dynamic. It certainly might be the first one. So this NFT is going to change while it's in your possession. Unbelievably change. You guys are going to see what it does as I own it. But the first thing that I know that's going to happen to it is all these stats are going to start appearing on here, and it's going to be really cool how they do it. They're going to be in the form of a lot of cool animation. So these are pretty limited, the LaMeloBall NFTs here. So I'm very happy that I have these. And the blue one was more expensive. The blue one was more expensive. It's a different tier, much more limited. I mean, LaMeloBall, this guy is the favorite player in the NBA, the most loved player of the NBA. 16% are Blue Neptune. So this is a pretty good one right here. And so what you can look at is their value, their floor price value. Boy, this mouse is touchy. So 0.03 Ethereum. So this is where the collectible is displayed and information about the collectible. And the check mark here means that it's a verified collection. You have to be careful what you're buying on here if you're new. You'll learn as time goes on, but you want to make sure you're buying from a verified collection for the most part. Sometimes you won't be. I did not buy from verified collections for my StonedApez, but I knew what I was buying. It shows you how many items there are in this collectible market, how many were basically made in total, how many owners own these 8,100 items, and what the floor price is in Ethereum terms. Basically, the lowest price for the least expensive collectible in this LaMeloBall market. And I'm not sure. I'm going to assume this is the 24-hour trading volume, 184 Ethereum per 24 hours. So just as an example, I paid 0.01 Ethereum for these. And so they've tripled in price. And I'm not sure what Ethereum's at right now. I'm going to say $4,000. So these basically are worth $120 each. But Ethereum also went up in price. So I think I probably paid about $27. If I recall correctly, it was about $27 each. So I'm up 5x on each of these. What I'm going to do with all of these exactly right now, I'm not certain. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until some of the dynamic traits are added. That's going to drive the price up. I'm going to guess by double. I'm going to say we're going to see 0.06 once people start to see the dynamic activity go on with these things. I feel the floor price will go up. Right now the NBA is in a lull. We're off season. So you have to take that into consideration too. I'm not going to sell these anytime soon. I'm a long-term investor in most everything that I do. The blue one, I'm trying to remember what I paid for that one. I think that was another increment of, I think it was 0.1 as opposed to 0.01. So I think I paid $400 or maybe at the time about $320 for that one. So let's see what that one's worth. Let's see what that one's worth. If I can figure out how to find it. Filter. I've had a hard time trying to filter these, and I don't know why. Blue Mars. See? I don't know why. How are they termed? Let me look at mine again. Because I only have one of these. And this one, yeah, so let me see here. What do they call it? It's called Blue Neptune. That's why I keep getting it wrong. I keep typing Blue Mars. Is that what I'm doing? What if I just type blue? There we go. All right. So I paid 0.10, which keep in mind 0.10 was cheaper too. I think Ethereum was, man, I don't know if it was 2,800 or 3,200 when I bought it, but regardless, it was about $350 that I paid for this. Now we're it looks like it hasn't doubled. Interesting that the red Mars tripled in price, but this one, there we go. There's the cheapest one. Let's pull it up. So the cheapest one is $543. You see, there's the price, $543 in real terms. That's not bad. I'm up a couple of hundred on this one too. Wait till you see the traits get added to these. And the thing is this is dynamic in this sense. And we might as well talk about it. What the hell else are we going to do? So let me show you on the LaMeloBall site. Might as well connect to my wallet too. Okay, there we are. We're connected. We'll go right to the LaMeloBall site. All right, so this is Lamelloball.io. Now, you can't buy any of these anymore other than on the OpenSea market. And if you have any questions, shoot me a comment below or feel free to shoot me an email. There's my email on the screen. It's also in the description down below. But this was the option. So this is, yeah, so this shows you what I paid for them. This is really good, actually. 6,500 of the red Mars were minted. Look at the blue Neptune, how rare that is, 1,286. And I can't tell you how badly I wish I got one of the silver moons, but that was one whole Ethereum. That was $3,600 at the time to buy one of these. Which that's going to be a good one to have, I'll tell you. But we didn't. We did what we could. We bought 7 red Mars and we bought 1 blue Neptune. And here's the thing. You see how at the top here, it says the red Mars is the points NFT. The blue Neptune is the steals NFT. And the silver moon is assists NFT. These NFTs individually are going to change dynamically based on those stats that they're associated with. So my red Mars NFT, how wonderful and how dynamic that NFT becomes and how much it evolves is going to depend on how many points he scores. Man, how cool is that, right? And likewise, the blue Neptune, how often that's going to change and the things that are going to happen to it, it's going to be attributed to how many steals he steals, right? His steal statistics. So it's kind of neat. Each one's different. And I'm proud to say that this is charged by Chainlink. Chainlink is the one that does all of this stuff. And there's different drops and raffles, and everything is here as a LaMeloBall NFT token holder. This is where you want to be, checking in frequently on all the stuff that's available. It's not even available yet. It's all brand new. So they just had 1 drop only, a raffle. That's all they've had. The stat-based dynamics are coming soon. Redeemables are coming soon, which means if you have things that you win or whatever that you'll be able to turn in for. The Forge, not sure what that is. It says that it's an exclusive destination where owners can utilize their tokens in order to complete puzzles and receive bonus tokens or traits. Hey, that sounds cool. Maybe you can add a hoodie to him by completing some challenge or something. So it looks like there's going to be challenge rewards here, much like some of the other blockchains, like Panini or Top Shot. There's going to be challenge rewards available here. And you're not competing against many people because there's not that many of these in this universe. And then the redeemable traits. Check this out. Redeemable traits facilitate the connection between physical objects and an NFT. Winners of physical objects will have a trait added to their token. They will have the choice to redeem the physical object by signing a transaction and submitting their shipping address, or to hold on to that trait. But once the redeemable trait is used and you exchange it for that physical item that they're going to mail to you, it's going to disappear from your card. So, let's say he's wearing a white glove or something. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe a certain colored sneaker or special sneakers they put on him. You're going to lose that trait for exchanging it into the for a real something, a real collectible. This is really neat. So when you sell these on, owners will be able to list and sell their tokens with their traits connected to them on the secondary markets like OpenSea. So I want to tell you, this blockchain here has been in effect and in operation and in design since the summertime, since the beginning of the summer. And you buy the token, you sit in here and you wait for them to come up with all of this stuff, and they're doing it. I kind of feel like, I'm basically an early adopter, an early investor in here. Basically, everybody is who bought into this. But this is one of the ones I'm really most excited about. It's such a small project. Look how many of us are in here. There's how many were minted, and if you figure I minted 7 of the red Mars, I'm sure a lot. It says there's basically 8,000 mints in total, right? 8,000 mints in total. How many owners do you think there are? Oh, well, it tells you in the open sea, doesn't it? 1,800 of us. So, man, what a small group. When this comes to when all of the stats and LaMeloBall is just knocking it out of the park, I'm telling you, this NFT is just it's gonna do well. And if you're a LaMeloBall fan, even at 0.03 at $500, how could you not buy that right now? I mean, how could you not buy that right now? It's if you're a LaMeloBall fan, you got to be in this regardless of anything. Get in at floor. Yeah, get in at floor. Oh, and this is for the Neptune at $500. So if you don't need to do that, just get in on the fun at floor right here for with a red Mars for $97 plus gas fees. Caveat: the gas fees are a killer, man. You know, you might be paying $26 in gas fees to buy this $97 token. And yeah, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Okay, the next project I'm digging. Hold on, am I sharing my screen? Yeah. Check out this one here now. So this one's silly, right? Yeah, I know, Larry. I know. Well, you know, we're the same age. The best way I can describe it, Larry, is let me just describe it to you in a nutshell, really, so you can understand it, brother. Because like I was saying earlier, what the hell am I doing putting big money? I'm talking big money, man. I'm putting Rolex money into these digital silly looking apes. And you know what? I consider myself an art buff. I know my art. I've taken my fair share in art classes and things like this. I'm not particularly fond of the art of these particular apes. Okay, but I do see the opportunity to make money in these in particular that I missed in some of the other ones that are out there in the market. But let me just show you these here then, as far as money goes. So I minted 4 of these. You see the ones that are all in succession, consecutive numbers. So I minted 4 of those and I bought 2. So the 2 that I bought were basically at probably current price. So I paid a lot for them, which brought my overall average down on all of these. But I think I figured out my average cost got raised from 70 something dollars to $98 a piece. All right. So I'm in $100 a piece on each of these stoned apes. I got 6 of them, $600. So let's see how much they're valued at right now. $0.08. Let's click on that in real dollar terms. You hear those Air Force jets, the jets rumbling. We have the air show going on here next couple of days. $260. So the cheapest one on the market is $260. And I would say that 5 out of my 6 would be priced at this range. I have one that is considered somewhat rare that I could probably sell for more money. This one here, the spinner top hat he has, only 1% have that trait. So once they're produced and minted, they have property traits where you can see for each trait what the percentage of the entire pool has. So only 1% of all of these apes have that weed spinner cap. So this makes this ape somewhat rare, right? Out of 10,000 of them, only 100 will have this. So that's actually pretty rare. So this is the one I'm going to hold on to for the most part, and I would end up selling the others. And this will be my lotto ticket for this ape club thing. Now, I'm going to plan on selling some of these and then holding some of them to get my initial investment back. But I'll tell you what I did, Larry. I spent a couple of $1,000. I spent, hold on, so I spent about $800 on these apes and these two cats, right? So I just took $5-6 grand from my savings account. I threw it in Solana. That popped $1,000 over a few days, and I pulled it out. So I essentially paid for all of these NFTs with a quick dab in the market. So I kind of feel like these are all on the house anyway, because I used Solana, which was the anyway, I won't go into that. But let me show you this one. The cats are what are my favorite project. What's that? These are my favorite ones because actually the art of these projects are phenomenal. And now I'm not here to buy art, but I'm just saying that of all of the NFT projects I've seen, I believe personally that the art of these cats is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they knocked it out of the park. These are the faces on these cats, the lines on these cats, the design, everything about these, they really knocked it out of the park. I want to say these are the best ones. In my opinion, this is the best artwork of any of the caricature NFTs that are out there. I mean, they're great. You know, these look great. You know, they did a great job with these. Now, I got lucky enough. I don't remember how I found out about this, but I got lucky enough. I wish I minted more of them, but I only made 2. I only made 2. And I'm fortunate enough that one of them, this one right here, is actually a pretty rare one. This cat ranks in the top 500, I think, top 700 out of the 10,000. So I'll be able to demand more money for this than the floor. I mean, the top 700. I'm in the top 10th percentile. Wait, top 7%. I'm ranked top 7%. And the reason is that pirate hat, I think, essentially. Oh, I know the reason. It's not only the pirate hat having a 1% trait statistic, but the fact, I think, that it only has 6 traits. It only has 6 traits. Most of the cats have 7 or 8 traits, and the fact that he has less traits in itself is a rarity. You see how he has no clothes on and no cigarette, nothing extra. That makes him rarer. So what you're going to be amazed at is how much he's worth, Larry. So these ones cost me more to mint. I paid $225 per cat to mint these. $225. And the floor plot price, as you can see, they're going for, they dropped quite a bit, $804 for the cheapest one. I paid $225 and they're at $804. Look, they were at $1,200, $1,300 yesterday. So why did they go down? Hey, it's a supply demand thing. They go up, they go down. But trust me, these will continue. these will continue to make their way up. And there's no disputing whether they're worth money. There's no. The thing is that some of the projects take off and make it, and some of them don't. And I decided to go in 3 or 4 in the attempt to get lucky on a couple of these. And the bookies are saying that the Kobe project that I first shared, the bookies are saying that one's going to be worth 50,000 a token. Okay, I've got a guaranteed spot for 2 of those, and it's going to cost me about $600-700 to make those. All right, so I'm going to invest $600-700, and man, the bookies are saying that the odds are with me that those 2 are going to end up being worth $100 grand, $50 grand a piece by the end of the year. I'm going to take those odds. Now, you know what? I didn't know anything about any of that. I was an early adopter in that. That's why I'm getting 2 guaranteed to me. That's because I believed in the project before there was enough evidence, to say, oh yeah, that's a no-brainer. I took a chance with them, and I spent time there, and that's what it's about. So if you look at some of these, like, I don't know how familiar you are with with the buzz and what's been going on, but if you look at some of these, I'm hoping that my cats or my Kobe Bryants end up being worth this much, as much as a Bored Ape. All right, because I'm sure you've heard of the Bored Apes, and you know what the cheapest Bored Ape is going for? Here you go. You want the least expensive Bored Ape on the market? There's one left under 40 Ethereum right there. That'll cost you $129,000 for that digital image. It's nuts. So I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for my cat to go up to 20 grand, man. I ain't asking to kill it. I just want to make up the 17 grand I lost in the I lost 17 grand in one coin that an exchange sort of went belly up on me 2 days ago. And so, hey, I'm out 17 grand like that overnight. I'm just looking for a few things to help me get my money back in different aspects, different things I do, Yeah, I'd love to kill it too. I'd love to kill it and knock it out of the park with a Bored Ape. Look at that, 130 grand. Isn't that sick? So I mean, look, I'm not gone crazy. This is all I got. And as a financial guy, as a stockbroker, ex stockbroker guy, what did I do? I made a side bet with $6,000. I put $6,000 in Solana at $128, and I sold that at like 148 or something like this. And I made $1,000 on a side bet, and I used that side hustle to mitigate the costs of these somewhat stupid digital apes. All right. So yeah. So if I'm in 600 on the apes, 500 on the cats, that's $1,100. There you go. And I'm certainly way past ahead of that now. All right. What else? What other project am I doing? Let's look at another one. This one I'm curious to see if it's doing any good or not, because it wasn't doing as well. And I decided to go in it even a little bit more, and I bought some more. I bought these French bulldogs. I'll show you. Anybody doing FancyFrenchies? That's the only other weird project I've gotten into, is the FancyFrenchies. I got into it because I liked the art for this one as well, but this one was really pushed by, a rapper's influence, and that kind of, man, that was a loud jet. That kind of just made me ape into it. So let me show you what I got. I'll show you what I got. I don't think I've ever shared this project with you here that I've had, the FancyFrenchies. So let's share it. What the heck? FancyFrenchies. So the apes and the cats, those are Ethereum based tokens. So once those are minted, those float around on the Ethereum OpenSea blockchain. That's a market where Ethereum tokens, like those cats and the stoned apes and the bored apes, are traded amongst owners, buyers, and sellers. That's the stock market for those things. It's called OpenSea. Now, there's a different market in a different blockchain called Solana coin, Solana blockchain. So that would be under a different that would be under a different market, and that's the market I'm going to share with you right now, the Solana market, and that is where the FancyFrenchies are located. And so here you have the FancyFrenchies, and I kind of aped into some of these because once I made my money back on that little deal to make my money back on the other ones, I felt like, okay, I made my money back. Let me get into another project and let me buy some of these. So I bought these. Two are pretty rare. They're in the top 20%, 25 percentile of rarity. The red hat is rare, and the pink eyewear is rare on the other one. These are the two that I'm planning on keeping for the long haul. And then these are the ones that I bought and I listed them for sale. So these four I bought and I just listed them for sale to help bring the market up, to help raise the market. I bought these off floor and then relisted them at much higher prices. Although the one on the very far right, because of the slime green mouth, that one's actually pretty rare. And the other ones are less so. I like this one with the galaxy head. But again, they have tributes. And then this one actually donates money to dog charities. So if you're a dog lover and an animal supporter, you can't deny this project, because this project literally, you know what, I'm going to show you what they literally do. They literally take care of animals and send money to animals from the money that's generated through the blockchain. Not that we're here for charity, you know, but I'm just, if they're doing it, I might as well mention it, right? Some of you guys might be, you know, real animal lovers out there, but I'm going to show you where that is as an example. Here we go. Watch, I'll show you. So you can actually see what real life stuff is happening too, because like Larry doesn't know what these are about, and a lot of you guys don't know what these are about. Some of them, they actually, a lot of them have a lot of real life applications. So I'll show you. These guys donate actually a considerable amount of money for the couple of weeks they've been around. They've donated more than most charities, I bet you, and that's not even a joke. So look, if you go to the Discord, if you go to their Discord, you can see here, I'm active in all these Discords too. So here you go. You see this donation was special. This is Hugo, a Frenchie who was rescued from a puppy mill by a member of our own community. And he had to have a surgery, so on and so forth. And here's poor little Hugo. You see? And there's no BSing around. There's the bill. There's a $5,000 hospital bill for this little guy. And this blockchain, this project, they paid for it. They paid for it. Isn't that amazing? So yeah, so pretty cool. So they do that. And so let's go back to my Solana screen. And let's take a look and see how my Frenchies are doing, actually. You know what? I bought this guy by mistake. My only bad buy. I bought him by mistake. But it's okay. If the whole floor comes up. Now, these are considerable more amount of money. So let's just say these cost me about 2 to 3 Solana a piece. So that's $300 a piece, 3 to 400 a piece. And I have 5 of these. How many do I have? 6. So I'm in on these about $1,500. So these are going to be definitely long term. And I bought into these knowing they were struggling, because I figured, hey, you know what? I think they're going to make it, pull it off. And I'm basically getting a good deal. That's how I felt. I really like the project. So these actually cost 2 Solana to mint, and they're selling for cheaper than it cost to make them, 1.8. So you can get these for cheaper than it was to make them. And you know, the way you check how rare the dog is like, you look at a number, for example, like, you know, the slime one are usually good. The slime one is going to be rare, this one. And I would want to look at this one with the angel head too. But if you write down their ID numbers, so I'm going to write down their ID numbers. I'll show you how I do that. 4051 and 1565. Oh, I can't wait to open some Iron Maiden packs. I'm going to rip open some Iron Maiden Funko packs right now. I've never done a Funko pack before. So here's what you do. Now that you know these, you got to stop what you're doing. You got to go to Discord. And in the Discord server for FancyFrenchie, you know what? After this program is over, I'm going to go back and put all my Discord links for all these projects down below. So if you come back here after the video, give me some time. I'll add all the Discord links so you can join the Discord links and know you're not getting. It's hard to find Discord links unless you get an invite. I don't think there's a way to do it. I've tried. I don't know how to do it. Okay, so you go into the Rarity Discord, which is right here. It's called Rarity Sniper. And you go to any of these check rooms. You see there's 10 check rooms. There's 10 of them here. You can go to any of them. And you go down here and you type in exclamation mark rank FancyFrenchies ID space 4051. Enter. And I did something wrong. Okay. Hold on. I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Oh, I typed in rank. What am I doing? I knew I just need to look at it and I'll see what I did wrong. Rarity. FancyFrenchies ID 4051. All right. And then it brings it up. And you see he's not rare at all. He's ranked 8299 out of 10,000. So he's actually really, really common. So then you can copy and you go to another room because they put a timer of a minute and 2 minutes on this. So you go to another rarity check room to check another one. And we put in 1565 like that. And this one comes up as, ooh, see, that one's a good one. Ranked 29, 2,912 out of 10,000. See, that one's a good one. See, I would buy that one. It's at floor and it's in the top 30 percentile. See, I would buy that one, you know? So anyway, that's how you do that. Let me see here. Somebody's texting me. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Man, sorry about that. I got 2 calls back to back, and I kind of had to answer both of them. So I apologize. As a matter of fact, I think what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna let's see what other ones I'm gonna go over here. Before I could do the wax, the Iron Maiden pack opening, I'm gonna cut the stream, do what I have to do real quick, and then come back and come right to a pack opening. And that'll be better that way. That way it'll be a different video, and that video will be straight to the pack opening anyway. So I think I'll cover I'm going to cover all the other NFTs I want to, but I'm going to leave the wax blockchain until that. So let me see what else I want to cover besides the wax blockchain right now. If there's anything else I want to cover. So the FancyFrenchies floor 1.8. Those I'm just holding. And I don't have anything else in Solana. That's it. We went over OpenSea, we went over LaMelloball, the MarsCats, we went over the StonedApez, we went over the Kobe project. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss on that Kobe project if you want to do, if you're wanting to get into any NFTs for the first time. You know, these kind of projects kind of piss me off right here, and I'll show you which ones kind of piss me off. Is these man, what are these weird things like this? The theta market is really weird to me. You know, maybe I don't understand it because I think they're based out of Asia somewhere. And, you know, they have weird toys and weird comics and just weird stuff that's different than us. I just don't understand what people buy here. Like for example, what is this that they're buying here for $110? Collectible maple syrup rocket. Now, I'm with you on this, Larry. I don't know what this is, and I'm just beyond myself to even want to imagine what this is. It says, honest, hardworking, and dedicated to his craft of popping popcorn is represented in this piece. Rocket does not back down from a chance to sizzle up some maple syrup and get it right every time. His beard tells you all you need to know about his attitude and that he's not afraid of getting his claws dirty no matter the job. While rough and tumble, there is a sense of calm and sweetness about Rocket's clear Canadian get-up and outer shell. Fully makes you want to bite into this without hesitation. Sizzle's proceeds for this NFT collection will go towards improving the Sizzle fam community experience. Redeeming this item will burn the NFT and reward the user with a 100% coupon for the hoodie and a 3-month supply of popcorn. Come on, man. For $110? And I don't like them putting these things in the market. Look, despite them selling, I mean, I don't know. I guess people are buying them. Don't ask me why or how. But I don't like to see these things in my marketplace. 12-pack supply of popcorn for $44. It's so weird. So you're buying NFTs and then you're redeeming them for physical things. Like it's shopping. So now they've like mixed grocery shopping with my NFT market, with my poker moments. Do you see why I'm kind of pissed about this thing right here, whatever this is? It really is ridiculous, isn't it? Unless I'm seeing something wrong here, it's I mean, so some people bought this and it sold out for $150. Really weird, isn't it? 99 editions. And it's just popcorn. I really don't get it. Is it the popcorn that good that you're going to spend $100 on it? And you get a hoodie, a limited edition Sizzle hoodie. I don't even know what Sizzle popcorn is, though. So why would you want the hoodie? You know, it's hard to not be. It's hard to be positive about something like this. I just don't get it. I mean, did these people come into this community and they weren't here before? Because if that's the case, then I guess they're seeing. Then that's good. It's bringing more people. But it's just so weird. It's just so weird. I mean, here's my collection. My collection is all these poker moments. Anyhow, it strikes me as the oddest thing. Well, my medicine man called me, and I placed an order. So he's going to be knocking on the door. He or she is going to be knocking on the door for me to give me my medicine, baby. So, because I'm almost out. And let's see. So we'll go over the wax blockchain when I get back. I'm going to do the wax blockchain and open up my Iron Maiden packs. There is another project that I'm looking at getting into. So the only other project, and this one is supposed to be one of the biggest projects ever to exist, I think. And I think this one is one we don't want to miss either. I got to find the here. So again, going back to the Discord, it's this one here. Rarity. Wait. Mechaverse. And it's not something I'm into whatsoever. Some weird robot NFTs. You see this? However, look at the Discord. It has 140,000 members. And when you see a project like this that has all these emojis, man, this project is hot. Regardless of whether you like this one or not, you need to try to get into it to make money. And that's where I'm at on this one. So I'll post the link for this Discord too. There's going to be a drop. It's going to be a random drop again on a certain date. 6 days right there. And I think you want to get in that too, to try to flip them. I'm going to try. I heard this is a really big one. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm not 100% certain, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to cut the stream, and I'm going to come back in a little bit and do a wax blockchain review and Iron Maiden pack opening. All right, peace.